Hey guys, what is up? Mike here, Laker Talk. Let's talk Lakers basketball. All right, let me give my thoughts on this game real quick before I move on to my thoughts on the upcoming schedule. Lakers get with the Washington Wizards 125-103, winning their 10th game in a row, going 14-1 in the month of November to move to 17-2. Shout out to our Lakers. What can I say? This game was a scrimmage game for what it's worth, going up against the Wizards. They started off kind of trying to play tough. Lakers were basically asleep from their Thanksgiving meal and then put it together, went up by 35 points at one point, I believe, and pretty much put this team away. But this was a good practice game to kind of get us ready for Dallas at home on Sunday. And then we go on the road to play Denver on Tuesday and the Utah Jazz on Wednesday. So definitely some stiff competition coming up. But let's recap this game real quick. AD with 26 and 13 in 27 minutes. LeBron James, 23 points, 11 assists in 25 minutes. 4 of 8 from 3. AD was 1 of 2 from 3. JaVale McGee, 15 and 11. Look at JaVale. Danny Green hit some shots, 3 of 5 from 3, 11 points. KCP didn't really score much, but played some good defense, plus 23 in the game for 29 minutes. Kyle Kuzma didn't do much this game, and then he got hurt, ended up with 4 points. Hopefully he's okay. He tweaked his ankle, something like that. So we got to check on him to see, how bad that is. Dwight Howard, 8 points. Rondo balling out, hitting 3-pointers now. He's 3 of 4 from 3 today. I think he's over 40% from 3 on the season. 13 points, plus 15 for Rondo. And then it was good to see Quinn Cook get some shots up. 17 points, 3 of 4 from 3, 23 minutes, 7-11 from the field for Quinn Cook. Good to see Quinn Cook because he had some DNPs over the last few games, and it was good to see him get in the game and actually put the ball in the hoop. Kuzma was a guy that I was going to start talking about early in the game before he got actually hurt. He just doing some careless passes and things like that. And it's like, I'm tired of Kuzma. I want Kuzma to just basically just grow up already, right? And stop making like these bonehead rookie mistakes and stop playing like he's basically limited to just being a role player. It's like, are you going to step up, or you want to stay a role player, or are you going to really step up and dominate? And this was a game where I thought, okay, the bench players are going to have a lot of minutes to play this game because we're blowing this team out by 20, 30 plus. And he wasn't doing much. He started off kind of passing and things like that, and it was just like some dumb bonehead passes, and it's like Kuzma bugs the hell out of me for whatever reason. And I got my eye on Kuzma, but then he gets hurt, and I can't really go too hard on the guy right now because he's hurt. But he's a guy where I really want him to step up, because not only he does play well in big games when he's not asked to do much other than to score big buckets and things like that. So he does put up big shots. I do give Kuzma that, but for a game where I thought he would be able to dominate and see what he can do against other players, like one-on-one and things like that, it just seems to, I don't know, something about it. To be continued. I'll keep my eye on him and see what happens. It's still early for me to be arguing and trying to change things around. We're 14-1 in November. We're 17-2 on the season. We won 10 in a row. I mean, he just helped us win a game on the road the last game, so I can't be going too hard on the dude. But hopefully, his tweaked ankle is fine. He plays on Sunday, and we have a big game coming up on Sunday, so we're going to need him and everybody else. Hopefully, we get Avery Bradley back as well. So we'll see how that goes. But coming up in December, a whole nother look. In November, we played some teams. We did play some teams that didn't have winning records, but we did play a lot of road games. Coming up in December, a lot of that changes with a bunch of playoff teams right off the bat, with Dallas on Sunday, and then we go on the road to Denver, and then Utah, back-to-back games. And then we play, we have a rest day, and then we go to Portland, and we play Portland. But when you look at the next, so then we come back home on Sunday and we play Minnesota Timberwolves, and then we go on the road like an East Coast trip, Orlando, Heat, Atlanta, Pacers, and then the Milwaukee Bucks. So over the next 10 games, 8 of those are on the road. But coming up Sunday, we got the Dallas Mavericks, 12-6 on the season. They recently beat the Houston Rockets in Houston. They lost to the Clippers at home. Then they beat the Phoenix Suns today in Phoenix. They're 12-6 on the road. They're a bona fide playoff team. They have an MVP player in Luka Doncic, and we can't come out in that game like we did this game. And I think we're smart enough, and we have a veteran team. We know, I think we're gonna come out in this game on Sunday. When you're listening to like the post game, a lot of them kind of allude to the fact that they can't come out with these tougher teams like we did today. We're gonna have to come up with more of a focus, more of a playoff mentality, and I think be more consistent and have a more focused effort on the defensive end initially to start. Not that we're gonna blow them out of the water and things like that, but if we have it really tight early on, I think you know, we don't want them to get out on us and us to try to come back and things like that. We want to keep it tight and then chip away at the lead or chip away in the game as it progresses. And I think we'll pull that one out on Sunday if we can start off consistent. And then I look for that test going away in Denver and then Utah. That's going to be a really, really big test. Anyway, not much to talk about for now, other than the fact that we got to take it one game at a time. I like the fact that in the post game, a lot of players were saying, yeah, we just take it one game at a time because we can't get ahead of ourselves. We can't look past Dallas because we do have them at home thinking, okay, Denver is a tougher team. We got to focus on Dallas and really come out against Dallas, Doncic and what's his name, Porzingis, and all those guys come out and think of that game as a home playoff game. And I think we just need to go at each of these games one game at a time, especially when we play these playoff teams, and really just focus and try to get this win. Because if we get that loss, that's going to put a damper us going on the road and then try to have to win 2 of these 3 on the road. I think we need to focus and get that win come Sunday. That's my thoughts. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing. As always, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at BikeSportsLA. It's getting cold. Buy you a few things. Check out the link in the description, fanatics.com. Buy you some Lakers gear. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. A lot more to come. Hover over that circle after the video. Click on that. Click on subscribe. Hit that notification bell to get these videos every single day in your inbox. I'll holler at you guys tomorrow with some more stuff. We'll talk soon. Peace.